It's been a journey in itself when I first started the group and how I was so socially anxious and I didn't feel very confident that I was going to be able to see it through. And that's like a defining feature of my experience of mental health, is get in the way of me achieving stuff. The art stuff I love anyway. Animation was something that I had wanted to do for a long time, and it kind of gave me a safe space to explore. But almost bigger than that was the relationships that were being forged between us. And that's been really beneficial for me, actually, being around people and having fun. Sometimes we talk about what we did at the weekend, and sometimes it can be a bit deeper, but it feels supportive. You know, just the process of the artwork, of the animation, and then being with all these other human beings, you know, I think my confidence is better. I guess I started to realise that my identity had been lost. The mental health had become so large and intrusive and bossy and a bully and rude. I could hardly leave the flat. It was just terrible. One day, I was just talking with my friend and I used the word mental health for the first time to describe this ongoing experience, I suppose. She thought it was hysterical. By using the term mental health, it almost distances me from that so that I can start to reclaim who I was. I'm very careful about like the language I use around it. It's like, I'm anxious. No, I'm not. I am not anxious. I am feeling anxious. I am experiencing anxiety. And also having a bit of a laugh with it. My mental health is playing up today, being an absolute swine. And I actually find myself in conversation, oi, mental health, you ain't ruling my day. The animation project has given me inspiration. I would come in to the group, work on whatever we were doing, but then I would go home and carry on. It's like split moments of time where my mind just goes quiet and drops. And it is literally, I can feel the paintbrush touching the paper. I am in that moment completely. When you do struggle with your mental health daily, those little spaces are so important to me. It's looking beyond the label. So when people see me, they see Shell, they don't see my long list of diagnoses. And that has been really important, I think, within the group, is that we've all been able to come in just as we are. And I've felt safe within that. I am not just my mental health problems. I am a lot of other things. And the mental health is part of a much bigger entity.
We all have a mental health. Some are better behaved than others.
Some can be tamed, others we have to learn to live with.
But they all need to be taken care of.
How's your mental health?